Hi, Dave Parisi, ExerciseBay.com and FitPro's Personal Training School. We talk about segmental training, we talk about the rectus abdominis. And now, are we really training it, or are we putting too much pressure on our spine? So we're going to talk a little bit about spinal flexion versus hip flexion. Now, you're going to hear me say something that you never heard me say before. I like this machine. This is an abdominal crunch. We're not going to talk about name brands right now. But here's what you have to do if you think you're going to work the rectus abdominis. The manufacturer made his mistake by putting these roller pads down here. As soon as you connect your feet under these roller pads, you're now training three muscles inside the hip and that mid-femur. Mid-femur, you're training the hip flexors. Remember, I connect my feet is like someone sitting on my feet doing a sit-up. That's very easy. I let go of your feet, what happens? I can't sit up. The rectus abdominis does not cross the crotch area, the pubis symphysis. Okay, so if you think you're training abs by connecting your feet, you're not. The abs are now acting as a stabilizer. You're also increasing what's called disc herniation because you're taking those beautiful vertebral columns. So you have that vertebrae, the disc, the vertebrae. Think about block balloon, block balloon. You're taking all that jelly in the jelly donut between the two vertebrae. It's called the nucleus pulposus, and you're squishing it out one side. You keep doing it repetitively, and then what happens? You go back to work, you sit at your computer in slouch posture. So this machine automatically promotes slouch posture. So it's the last thing you want to do if you think you're going to work your rectus abdominis. But here's how we overcome that. At ExerciseBay.com, we always have a solution for everything. First thing, people don't know how to set up the machine right. These pads go up and down. Set the pad so that the top of the chair is in line with the occipital ridge, that small little ridge under your skull. Okay? If you're too low, you're going to stress your back. The next thing you need to do, never connect your feet. Just let them hang. Watch how easy this is when I connect my feet. I could do this all day long because I have hip flexion. I want spinal flexion. So I'm going to disengage, and as soon as I disengage, I have a mechanical advantage. Now, the hip flexor calms down a little bit. It goes from a 10 volume knob to about a 3 volume knob. I grab here, not too happy with the external rotation, so keep the elbows in. Don't have them out here because that's external rotation, and that's just going to screw up your shoulder joint. So hold your arms in slowly. Bring your head in a neutral posture. Don't look down because that's a straight cervical spine. A straight spine is a weak spine. We have to think of these things. We don't just get in and pull. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. We're going to slowly pull. That is rectus abdominis. Don't use the roller pads. Nice and slow. Okay? It's a level of tension. Now, where is the rectus really working? Here. Eccentric. Slowly lengthen. This is meaningless. This is where it's working. It's slowly controlling and lengthening, elongating. Now, the machine itself goes back too far. The manufacturer wasn't thinking about extension. Okay, so I'm stressing my back here. So stop a little short here. There's your range of motion. That's all you need. Do not take the machine back where the weights are hitting. ExerciseBay.com, safety first. I'm Dave Parisi. Thanks for watching.